Ethiopian youths won gold, silver and bronze at 2025 BRICS Skills Completion. The competition brought together over 300 participants from BRICS member states, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and focused on intelligent manufacturing, artificial intelligence, digital skills, and future-oriented innovation. Representing Ethiopia, Zilalomandalo won the gold medal for his IoT-based smart irrigation controlling and monitoring system. Ebenezer Tekest secured the silver medal with his manual plastic injection molding machine, and Nebiha Nesru Awal earned the bronze medal for her AI-based nurse calling system. The medalists expressed their gratitude for the recognition and support they received. They also reiterated their commitment to continuing their work on impactful, locally relevant technologies that can benefit not only Ethiopia but the broader BRICS community. Zilalomandalo won the gold medal for his IoT-based smart irrigation controlling and monitoring system. Said, "We have proven that Ethiopian youth can compete and succeed at the global level. We're inspired to keep building solutions that address real-world problems," said gold medalist Zilalomandalo. Ebenezer Tekest secured the silver medal. Said he won the silver medal for his innovative manual plastic molding machine. Said his innovative machine he created can produce plastic materials for various purposes at low cost. A female, competent Nebiha Nesru Awal earned the bronze medal for her AI-based nurse calling system, expressed her excitement for winning the medal and affirmed her commitment to engage in more innovative activities. She explained that the innovative idea is to provide fast and efficient service by digitizing the communication process between patients and nurses. The Ministry of Labor and Skills has pledged to intensify efforts to equip Ethiopian youth with globally competitive skills, following the country's outstanding performance at the 2025 BRICS Skills Competition held in Guangzhou, China. In a ceremony held last night, Labor and Skills Minister Mufrihat Kamal welcomed and honored the medalists for their achievements. She praised their creativity and dedication, calling their success a reflection of the country's growing investment in youth skill development. The minister also emphasized that skill development has been a core agenda of the government's reform efforts, with tangible results seen in both training programs and technology transfer. She reaffirmed the ministry's commitment to working with relevant institutions to expand and enhance youth-focused innovation programs across the country. Colombia reopened its embassy in Addis Ababa. Colombia is making a concerted effort to strengthen its economic and commercial relationships with African nations, with a particular focus on Ethiopia, Ambassador Yaisam Arkodia Menezes Kopit said. According to him, the high-level business roundtable held in Addis Ababa yesterday would be a pivotal step in expanding trade and investment.
We're working very hard, to have this, to facilitate this commercial trade between Colombia and Ethiopia. Of course, we didn't have an embassy here, so now we're having it. I think that will be the potentiality of it. We got vast of sectors in which we can collaborate, in which we can improve import and exportations. And I think being here, having an embassy here, that will be the possibility, the opportunity to open this market, to open this opportunities for the different companies and private sector in general involved in this round table.
The visit of a Colombian trade delegation, which included representatives from various sectors, is part of a broader Colombia-Africa strategy aimed at fostering deeper diplomatic and commercial relations. With about 130 million people, Ethiopia is the second most populous nation in Africa after Nigeria, and one of the fastest-growing economies. Ethiopia's Trade and Regional Integration State Minister Yasmin Mohabrabi said, with a population exceeding 100.
Ethiopia, with its rich resources and a population exceeding 120 million, is strategically located in the Horn of Africa, which can serve as a gateway for Colombian investment, who are also joining us today to access the African markets, especially now that we are also starting the implementation of goods, trade in goods under the African Continental Free Trade Market or area that we have signed.
120 million, Ethiopia offers a significant domestic market and, through the African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA, Colombia's Commerce Vice Minister, Felipe Quintero, said this is a start of a new chapter in terms of commerce.
Today we're marking a new chapter in the diplomatic relationships between our two countries. We're ending a chapter, but we're also starting a new chapter in terms of commerce and trade. The bilateral commercial relationship between Ethiopia and Colombia is quite small, but there are some very interesting points. There is potential to build a new, much more stronger commercial relationship, which they may be looking for this interaction between countries and this opportunity to create new opportunities for commercial exchange.
Switzerland, Malta enjoy fruitful bilateral relations with Ethiopia. President Tay Atzik Selassie bids farewell to Tamara Mona, the ambassador of Switzerland to Ethiopia, and Ronald McAuliffe, the ambassador of Malta to Ethiopia. Tamara Mona, Switzerland's ambassador to Ethiopia, remarked that Ethiopia and Malta enjoy strong bilateral relations, and that numerous successful initiatives have been implemented during her tenure to reinforce this ties. She pointed out that there are significant opportunities to enhance relations between the two countries, particularly.
I think we did manage to achieve certain milestones in our bilateral relationship. Among others, we had a high-level visit by His Excellency the Foreign Minister of Switzerland last March, which was a memorable moment because we could, together with the then Foreign Minister of Ethiopia, launch a cornerstone of the new building of the Swiss Embassy. We are currently constructing a completely new building, so that was an important milestone for us in marking our presence in Ethiopia, which is not only the capital of Ethiopia, but also the diplomatic hub of Africa.
In investment and trade, and mentioned that efforts are underway to concentrate more on these areas. Malta's ambassador to Ethiopia, Ronald McAuliffe, highlighted the achievement of establishing strong bilateral and multilateral relations between the two nations in a relatively short time frame.
The legacy is that we have now established a full diplomatic presence in Addis Ababa, Africa's capital and an important country for Malta's foreign strategy and our strategy for Africa. So after 4 years here, my great sources of pride are the establishment of our new embassy, our strong relations between our two countries, as evidenced by the visit by your Prime Minister, His Excellency Dr. Abiy Ahmed, 2 visits by our Deputy Prime Minister to Ethiopia, and ongoing activity in various sectors, ranging from cyber diplomacy, maritime law, Mediterranean diplomacy, education, arts and culture.
Noting that the embassy was opened only 4 years ago. The ambassador acknowledged that initiatives are being pursued to strengthen connections in economic sectors, and cooperation has notably expanded in key areas such as education, culture, and the arts. According to Ambassador Abraham Mengistu, the Director General of European and American Affairs at the Ethiopian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who was present at the meeting, President Tay encouraged these nations to prioritize economic sectors in their future engagements with Ethiopia.
አምባሳደሮቹም በአገራችን በነበራቸው ቆይታ ጊዜ ስዊዘርላንድም ከሀገራችን ጋር የነበራትን ግንኙነት ማልታም ከሀገራችን ጋር የነበራትን ግንኙነት ኢትዮጵያን አቅም በተለይ በኢኮኖሚ ዘርፍ ያላትን አቅም ከግምት በማስገባት ግንኙነቱን ለማጠናከር የተቻላቸውን ሲያደርጉ እንደነበረ ውጤታማ ቆይታ እንደነበራቸው አመላክቷል።
Media and Communications role in shaping unified African narrative. Minister of Communication say. The 15th East Africa Communication Association EACA conference, which brought together scholars, practitioners, and policymakers from across the East African region and beyond, is underway in Addis Ababa. In his opening remarks, Government Communication Service Minister Lajes Tulu said the media and communication role in integrating Africa is a pressing issue as the continent advances toward deeper economic, political, and cultural integration through Agenda 2063 of the African Union, African Continental Free Trade Area, and other regional initiatives. According to him, building unified narratives, featuring shared identity and destiny, challenges and aspirations that are vital to achieving an integrated and prosperous Africa, cannot be attained without the support and serious engagement of the media and communication. For the minister, the media and communication are not just channels of information, but also bridges of understanding, tools of empowerment, and pillars for shaping inclusive and peaceful societies. The government of Ethiopia believes that effective communication is essential to strengthen shared identity, foster collaboration among nations, and to enable Africans to tell their own stories in their own voices. East
African effort toward achieving regional and continental integration as stipulated in Agenda 2063 of the African Union, with a strong belief and unwavering commitment to see integrated Africa, Ethiopia continued its efforts in strengthening ties with East African nations and beyond through infrastructure connectivity, people-to-people relation, and economic cooperation. Furthermore, most of our media started broadcasting in major languages spoken in East Africa, such as Arabic and Kiswahili.
African Communication Association President, Professor Margaret Juko, said the theme, which emphasizes the role of media and communication.
Promoting African narratives by showcasing our diverse cultures, successes and challenges. These are all the roles of media and communication. We share knowledge during this conference and forge partnerships that will propel Africa's integration agenda forward. Let us also combine efforts to unlock the power of media and communication by building stronger, more united and prosperous
Addis Ababa University Media and Communication head Abdulaziz Dino emphasized the core enabling elements, concerns, and potential interventions.
We need to contribute to reduction of the challenge in the new media literacies and regulations. Impacts can start with collaborative research works, capacity programs, and such conferences.